the valedictory address by Devini Madhura Pero on behalf of the graduates.
On the journey of a caterpillar transforming into a butterfly, major restructuring happens. The butterfly is a delicate species. And when you look at the caterpillar, all its major structures are broken down and then rebuilt in a very slow transformation, even its beautiful little heart. Soon the butterfly emerges, and there will no longer be any traces of the caterpillar. The metamorphosis is complete. The butterfly becomes free to fly, and today is the day of those butterflies. We came to the cocoon of PIM, went through an extremely tough and hard time of a restructuring process. And today we are emerging as leaders, the leaders of this country, ready to change. Not only that, we are ready to change this world. Venerable Chancellor, Vice Chancellor, the Chief Guest for the day, Director of PIM, the distinguished academics, the non-academic staff, the parents, the spouses and children, and my dear friends. When I look at you today, I see you with a will to resist and the power of a resolved mind. I know that your willpower knows no obstacle. I know it's that strong because I can feel it. But you must always remember the education, the experience, and the learnings at PIM are not for today. They're not for the 2 years. But yes, it's for the Monday morning. It's for that Monday morning when we get back to our offices. It's for the Monday morning when the external environment starts affecting us. At that point, my friends, if your internal willpower is greater, stronger, and bigger than all the powers that are coming from the external environment, you are strong. You are very strong. As the external environment will try to push you down, will try to put you in the very low energy state. But at that point, you need to ensure that you unleash your true potential to change this environment, to be that change. Not even for a tiny second you should question yourself, your heart, your souls, whether I can really do this. Because you can, and now you must do this. Eventually, what lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters when we compare to what lies within ourselves. My dear friends, there is a humongous giant in each and every one of you who's here today. Some of you know that you have that giant and you have discovered already, but some you really don't know. But my friends, remember, as you awaken that humongous giant within you, no sooner you'll be conquering and moving the greatest mountains on earth. Let me tell you a story which my grandmother told me when I was a little kid. This is a story of an eagle. An eagle can live up to 70 years. However, during this process, it has to ensure that in its 40th year, it takes a very tough, a very hard decision. In its 40th year, its long and strong falcons will no longer be able to grab prey. It serves as food. And if you look at its strong, sharp beak, it becomes bent. And you look at its feathers, it becomes very heavy, very old, and will stick to its chest, making it feel no longer that he could fly. At this point, my friends, the eagle is only left with two choices. On one end, to die, and the other end, to go through the painful process of change. And going through this painful process of change requires the eagle to fly to a mountain top and go to his nest. and then he would slowly start knocking his bent beak on a rock and start plucking it. It will patiently wait until such time the beak regrows and then start plucking its talons. And once the talons grow back, it would then start plucking its feathers. Well, my dear friends, change that is worth sustaining the pain. And after this very eagle would spread its wings and take the famous flight of rebirth. The famous flight of rebirth, and who live for the next 30 years. So my friends, we had a choice. You and I, we promised our families that it would only be for 2 years, this commitment. And it will only be 3 days per week. And 8:30 sharp, we are done with our lectures, we will be soon back at home. But no sooner we arrived that we were going through a roller coaster ride with PIM. 24/7 mission it was. But frankly speaking, I have seen transformation. I have seen people who are extremely shy to even speak to the friend next door, or even to go in front of the class and speak out, inspiring big audiences. I have seen executives transforming themselves into leaders and leaders to senior leaders. Not only that, my friends, I have also seen my very own friends who were sitting in the same class, battling so many battles, and then breaking all the barriers possible and transforming themselves to become entrepreneurs. Not only that, I also saw friends falling in love, meeting their soulmates, and getting married. Wow, it has been quite a 2 years at PIM for all of us. Remember, we started off. We had so many stories which we carried and battled among ourselves, be it personal or professional fronts. Career failures, stagnation, and not only that, some were on the fronts of broken relationships. But we believed that we need to make this change. In our learning process, we learned that there are 3 key ingredients for success: A, B, and C. Attention to detail, be brilliant in basics, and conceptual clarity. We learned and proved that teamwork makes dream work. But most importantly, no matter what, never let your colleague, your friend, fall back under any circumstances. We have a choice just like the eagle. Whether you will let your external environment sink you in, lower your energy, or to take charge of yourself, to take charge of the environment and be the change. Just the dreams or desires to do that is not enough. You must take massive, determined actions. You know what it takes. You have gone through the mills, so you should do it. Aristotle once said, "The roots of education are bitter, but the fruit is sweet." Ladies and gentlemen, I believe your fruits to be an entrance ticket. An entrance ticket to the world of opportunities lying right in front of you. An entrance ticket to the back seat. In the very front seat, you will see Tony Robbins. You will see Jack Ma. You will see Sir Richard Branson. And in the same journey, you're now at the back seat. Ladies and gentlemen, never forget that today we are starting this journey, the journey from the back seat to the front seat. The front seat where the legends like Mahatma Gandhi, Nelson Mandela, Steve Jobs stayed. In order for me to make this journey possible, in order for us to make this journey possible, and to make us who we are today, there are lots of people who work tirelessly. I take this opportunity to thank this wonderful shrine, PIM, for the magnificent transformation, the courage cultivated within ourselves to bring out the best potential. the Director of PIM, Professor Ajanta Tabasuri, for being the pillar of strength, steering PIM towards the best possible direction to produce the best-in-class graduates. Thank you very much, sir. And my dear lecturers, thank you very much for inspiring us and always reiterating on the fact to be brilliant as graduates and just not doing education. A heartfelt gratitude goes out to you. And Mr. Jan Lanka and the non-academic staff for going that extra mile whenever, wherever we need it under any circumstances. The parents, thank you very much for being with us through to the PIC campaign from the very first days we started holding your hand and started walking. The spouses, thank you very much for bringing a new definition to the word understanding and being supportive throughout this journey. Dear parents and families, you gave us the wings to fly. And dear PIM, you colored it with the best possible colors to make the most attractive and the best in ourselves. If I would like to say a heartiest thank you to you, to PIM, to its director, and our extraordinary and wonderful family staff, and also to say thank you and we love you to our wonderful families for going through this journey with us. Now is the correct time. So, my dear friends, may I request each and every one of you to stand up. To stand up and give the best standing ovation possible for them, for this great team. Great moment to remember that we have another extraordinary body, the PIMA, that we need to join, in which we will keep all our MBA memories refreshed. And that together we can contribute to the socio-economic platform of this country. My friends, we are the change catalysts. We are the tomorrow's leaders of Sri Lanka. This country needs us. It's a crucial juncture. So let's not forget that from today onwards, there is a significant duty which lies within us. A significant duty to give back. We represent and we are the hope of 21 million Sri Lankans who are positively looking at a change. It's time for us to give back to Mother Lanka by individually and collectively being the best versions of ourselves. To make a difference and to be the difference. We together can make the national flag fly high proudly in the world map. Not only that, we can be those graduates which PIM always wanted with a global presence and a local pulse. So my dear friends, if your internal willpower is greater than all the energies coming from the externalities, if you embrace change, and if you take massive determined action, you have achieved already half of your success as a winner. It's not wanting to win that makes you a winner, but it's refusing to fail. So my friends, rise up. It's time to take on the leap and to change our ways of life. Rise up no matter what the others say, how hard they pull you down. Rise up to bring out the best potential of ourselves and to start believing in ourselves, to be that difference and to make that difference. Congratulations.